What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Honda Recap. We're back again. I missed last week, had a bunch of stuff going on, but we're back here. Got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Let's get in this. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to yet again another episode of the Honda Recap. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 6 p.m. when this airs. Put a little poll out there on the YouTube community tab to basically saying why I missed last week, but I also put a poll asking if you guys are enjoying the earlier upload, and I'm excited to know that a lot of you actually are enjoying it. It is a bit earlier for the West Coast and a lot earlier for the East Coast, so I appreciate everybody actually chiming in on that. I'm excited because basically, we can talk a little earlier and we can get a lot more people in the live stream right now. What's up to everybody right now in Premiere? How you all doing? I hope you had an awesome week. As you all know, I did spend the last 2 weeks on the East Coast. I got to hang out with Shades Wade. Don't worry, I do have a video coming out of his DC5R that he has been building for a while. The footage is safe. There was no floods this year. It was very, very sunny, so I'm really happy about that. But I got to hang out on the East Coast, got to do a lot of fun stuff. But with that, a lot of stuff went down that I didn't actually talk about last week, but we're going to talk about what has happened in this recent week. While I was there, I was able to hang out with DemC Corp. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, DemC Corp. Basically, if you have anything in your head you want to actually create, DemC Corp can make that happen. Design, engineer, manufacture, and create. DemC Corp. Hit them up if you ever have anything in your head that you actually want to make in a tangible product. And invictusjp bringing you JDM bronze glass for the EF and EGs coming soon. With that, I would like to say while I was spending time on the East Coast, I was able to sit down with Mr. Dempsey out there, just trying to get a little bit behind the scenes of where Dempsey is actually coming from. And it was really cool to see a lot of the drawings, the different phases, and a lot of the modeling behind many of the products you guys are watching if you follow them on Instagram at DemC Corp _. As you know, they have a lot of things like crew rails, FK8 parts, full exhausts, intakes, and many other projects alongside the all-wheel drive billet bell housing. And I really wanted to actually sit down and have a talk face to face and really understand who they were and where these products are coming from. And it's really interesting to know that these guys are basically a very, very small crew of 2 engineers and 1 marketing person who is basically going at this wholeheartedly as large Honda fans. It's not a huge company. It's not a huge marketing world. It's not a huge manufacturing company. It's 2 engineers and a marketing person that is really just driven by the community and also helping make products, and is also out there trying to make your products come true. So that's what I really wanted to find out. I wanted to sit down with Dempsey and actually have a conversation to see where are these products coming from, who are you, and what's going on there. And I'm really happy to report that it's really cool to see all of the products that we're watching on Instagram right now, seeing the phases of development that were taken to actually create the final renders that you see are made by 1 person, made by 1 or 2 people, all out of their heads, taking actual products and creating prototypes to bring things to market. To see the background of how things are made is an awesome thing. So I'm really excited I was able to actually sit down with one of the guys from Dempsey and actually see a little bit behind the scenes of how things are made, who they are, and what they have going on. If you're interested in anything like that, definitely hit them up on Instagram at DemC Corp _ on Instagram. With that said, I want to go ahead and jump in what's going on right now on YouTube, and I want to start that out with Acura Honda Classic. These guys are out there trying to bring the community together as we are right here, and they're starting it off with an ITR. It looks like it's all taken apart. It looks like a lot of work is about to get done, and a lot of the guys out there are helping to bring this car back together. It's going to be a really awesome build. I'm excited to actually watch this one come together because ITRs are starting to pop up and go for a lot of money out there right now, so I'm really excited to see how this one ends up. Following that, we got Biohazard667 Productions. I forget where this guy is, but he's out in Europe with a K20 Peugeot, and he finally has it all together. This is one of those channels that I really wish everybody would really hop on, give this guy a subscribe, and definitely watch the entire build. Gutted the entire car, caged it, put a K20 in, and it's finally all together, taking it to the track. Round robin, this guy has definitely put in a lot of work, and I would love to see his channel grow. Following that, we got Paint Society, basically going out there. I believe he's actually at the Acura Honda Classic, working at the dealership, and they're putting a wing on a new S2000. It's pretty sketch sometimes when you watch people drill into a brand new car just to put a wing on it, but these guys are experts. I'm really excited for the content, guys. Keep pumping that out. Next up, we got EG Chris 92 out there at the pick and pull, getting a new valve cover for his EG. He has a really clean K-swapped EG. If you haven't been following this channel, EG Chris 92, absolutely give him a subscribe. I haven't been putting them, but I am back at putting everybody's channel into the description below. So make sure you go down, make sure you scroll down, check out their channel, give them a subscribe. This EG is really cool, really humble guy, and I'm really excited to watch how this car ends up. Following that, we got Shades Wade. I got to hang out with this guy, made a cool little video about his DC5, and he's showing you right now everything that's in his car in his latest video, but I think he's going for power to weight, and he's starting to take out all of the awesome Recaro red interior that he has in his car right now to try to bring down the weight of the car and make it that much faster. I'm really excited for this. I'm really happy I got to see it with everything put in the car, but I'm really excited to watch your journey continue and where you want to take this car in the future. Following that, we got Hunter Tuned. This guy is in a way bigger shop. For the Civic that he's building on the channel, it's got a 3-piece front end. It's a full drag racing car, and you think he's trying to build a B20 VTEC turbo, trying to hit 9s with this car. We know Hunter can do it, built it, tune it, everything, and get it to the track. So I'm really excited that, you know what, people are out there trying to help you move forward, and I'm really excited that you're also moving up as far as shop space as well. Next up, we got SP Tuning hanging out with FCS Race with some components that he's putting in the engine bay. You guys should definitely check out the latest video. He's doing a full shave and tuck situation on the Integra. I think he went to H-Day, saw a lot of the cars, came home and said, I gotta bring my drag car to the next level. So I'm really excited that you're doing that right now. A lot of the work you're putting in right now, awesome, doing all the welding, grinding, and everything else you need to make this car perfect. I'm really excited to see where it ends up. Following that, we got the boys at Refined Movement on putting a brand new built head on the EG, getting you ready for the track. I think I saw some stuff on Instagram, some things actually happened to the head. I'm not positive on that. Definitely check out the latest Refined Movement video. Check out what's going on there. These guys have a bunch of content they've been rolling out. Following that, we got Vasil Garage doing some amazing pulls in the 500 horsepower K24 Integra that he's built, right-hand drive. In the GoPro in the engine bay, watching the turbo spin up as he goes first through fifth incredibly fast is just an awesome sight to see. This is a really cool video if you want to see just how powerful a basically stock K24 long block with the turbo kit could actually put down to the wheels. It's really exciting to see. Next up, we got Mark, Honda Street Garage, taking apart his gearbox. Definitely check it out. If you guys have been watching, you know that he took the B20 turbo out of the Integra that he had, and he is going K-Series. But even though he's out there buying parts from random people, he has the knowledge to take everything apart, take the case all apart, make sure that the gear set is doing really well. And by the looks of it, this one was a good buy. But if you're wondering how he took the whole transmission apart, you do know that he's got a bunch of videos on his channel. Definitely check that out so you can see how exactly he did that. Next up, we got Dana, EJ1, big turbo on an EJ1 that he has right now. There was a little intercooler, and then it turned into a massive intercooler and a ram horn turbo manifold. I'm really excited for this build, man. You've been putting in a lot of work on some customer cars, and then I'm really hoping that you get to the wagon, man, because I'm really excited to see some more wagon content. Following that, we got Zosh with Hybrid Racing, went all the way to the East Coast, checking things out over there. You got to hang out on an East Coast meet. I don't forget where you were, but it looked like Need for Speed out there with all the cars at night. I've seen a lot of cool pictures of the Hybrid Racing FK8 CTR out in the streets. So it was really cool seeing you hang out with all of them, Steven Ocasio, and the rest of the East Coast guys. Next up with the track-inspired stuff, we've got Bodie Vision. If you guys have been looking into if you guys have seen the latest videos, he's been working on the black EG that was sitting in the field for a very, very long time. This is a track-inspired EG. I'm very excited for this. It's got a bunch of dimple plates in the back. He's got door cards in, and I think he's got a couple new stuff coming out for Pepto, his Integra that he's been working on for quite some time. So I'm really excited that you're finally, slowing down on the customer cars, working on some personal stuff and more of a passion project. All right, guys, last and not least, we've got Chris Sadowski kind of wrapping up the final end of the Turbo Del Sol, finally getting it to the dyno. There is a POV video out there right now of him ripping the streets in the Del Sol, but this video is actually very, very fun because you get to see the car getting buttoned up at the dyno, making some power. I'm excited for you, man. It's been about 5 consecutive videos of just working on this car, and I know it had some ups and downs, but I'm really excited that your car is actually running. It looks like you're having a blast in that. All right, guys, with that said, that's it for this episode of the Honda recap. I want to thank you all for joining me yet again. I'm really happy that we're back here. All you guys in Premiere, how are you all doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified at 6 p.m. when this now comes out on the earlier time. A big shout out to DemC Corp for hanging out with me while I was on the other side, showing me through the different phases of product that you guys are coming out early next year, guys. Things are going to start moving. invictusjp bringing you JDM bronze glass for the EF and EGs. Thank you all for joining yet again. Head over to Thehondavlogs.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt, a hoodie, or sticker, or anything else you guys want to support the channel. I appreciate all of you guys that have already. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.